So the first idea is this idea of a 4-2. You don't hear it much, but when I think of the set that my team does the worst job of blocking, we don't block the slide well. And when we play teams that run a slide, they kill us if they run it well. And so my feeling is, hey, if you run a 4-2 with a front row setter, if you have two good slide attackers, I wouldn't want to play that system because I don't do a very good job of coaching blocking the slide. So a 4-2 would allow you to have a front row setter who could dump and then set the slide and then a go set. And then also we have the back row set has become much more prevalent in the last couple years. So could that, a BIC or a low back row set in the middle of the court, could that be your attack that comes out of that middle area of the court? And could you split them with a go set to the left and then a slide to the right? So that's one thing to consider. All right, let's bring out the players. We need a couple teams out here, so we're gonna set you guys up. I'm gonna bring you guys out here and we're gonna do a bunch of different things. So come out here, we're gonna be in 6-on-6, but I'm gonna set it up a certain way. Give me, we said we had two slide attackers. Who are they? Okay, you hit us, so you're gonna play middle, and then I want setters in the front row. So we're gonna play a little bit in a 4-2, okay? Have you guys ever played a 4-2? This is a good question for these guys. Have you ever played a 4-2? No. I love it. They've never played a 4-2. So we talked about flexibility in systems. So we're going to play a 4-2. So let's talk about this for a second. Why would we play a 4-2?
Better defense, maybe?
Okay, so we have right back playing better defense. I like that. So right back doesn't have to worry about coming in and setting. And we know all setters like to cheat on defense. We know about that. We know those setters cheat. So better defense. Okay, I like that. Why else? Yep.
More like hitting options.
Okay, some more hitting options, though you're limited to two hitters, right? But you can use a back row attacker now, and there's a lot of, especially in the men's game, the BIC has become huge, and I think that's moving to the women's game as well now. We see the women's game picking that up. So if you have a great BIC attacker, then you take all that congestion out of the middle of the court. If we run slide with a BIC, and that's what we're going to try to run right now. So for me, my teams, we don't block the slide. The slide is the set that I hate the most as a coach when I see the other team running it well. So that's a great slide attacker. We just don't block the slide very well. I don't teach it very well. I think it's the hardest ball to block, and if you have a good slide attacker and you run that over and over and over, you can just kill a team. And a front row setter who's athletic and can dump. So we're going to get two front row setters, be athletic and dump. We get to check out some of these blockers and see how they can go against a go set, a slide, a Piper BIC, and then a bunch of dumping. Be creative, setters, and dump. Front row setter, slide attacker, everybody else fill in. Here we go.
On both sides?
Yeah, both sides. It's going to play in a 4-2 on both sides. See what it looks like. All right, so you're setting? Perfect. You're playing middle? And are you setting?
Not me.
Right front, are you setting? No, we need right front setter over here. Okay. Yep, we need front row setters. Front row setters. We got defenders back there. All right. Here we go. Okay, all right. So once again, we have the slide here. Can at least this blocker now has to think about that, depending on if she's going to block this slide attack. So she was a little late. We had a little seam. Hitter did a great job of putting the ball down in the seam. They get the ball back. Here we go. Oh, yep. And then a creative setter dumping. Okay, once again in the 4-2. All right. Passers, especially on easy stuff in this, we want to try to make sure that setter is in the air close to the net if the ball is easy, okay? Because she has to become, you have to make her an attacker, okay? Easy ball, get it up there. Good, get it up there, all right. All right, here we go. Okay, all right. This 4-2 looks pretty good. I like the slide. Let's pass the ball to the middle of the court more. Okay, so we can get more of a spread. We don't want to pass it way left. That's too much congestion for our slide attacker. Here we go. Good, I like it. Okay, all right. All right, we have the attacker out there who's killing us. I like that. Sets too high, right? We got to keep it flat, keep it fast. We got to stop these guys so you guys get the ball here. Stop these guys. They're on a roll in the 4-2. They're on a roll. Okay. Yep, okay. Yep. That's why I don't block the slide. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. So now we had a great thing happen over here. I don't know if everybody saw it, but this is great. We want to make mistakes because we're learning new stuff. That she's playing right back, but we have a slide attacker, so this person has to make sure that she knows to have some space because we want this slide attacker getting some space to take her approach. Okay? So that was good. This side won that, right? Yeah. You guys get it again. Here we go.
Go, go, go.
Okay. Good. We're okay, all right. Ball's out that way. Okay. That way. Okay, all right. We're still in it. Thank you. All right. Got our setter up there hitting once again. Setter gets in trouble. They can be on the net and be aggressive. Putting the ball on the net to make that setter an attacker is part of being in this 4-2, right? And once again, we saw this. We only had 2 hitters. We didn't really even use the back row attack at all. And these hitters were getting some looks, right? They were getting open looks between the block in this 4-2. So that was the first thing we're running.